How's it going, guys? Happy Wednesday. Let's not waste any time. Get right to it. I want to give a shout out to all the Patreon members for always supporting the channel. If you don't see your name on here, like it's March 2nd, new month. You guys know the drill. Not going to go into it much for long. You guys know, okay? So shout out to all the Patreon members for always supporting and subscribe. We just hit 66,000 subscribers. Really appreciate that. Let's keep going. We want to get to 100K. Not going to get it this year. Probably not going to get it next year, but hopefully one day we get to 100,000. Now, also, the reason why I'm trying to rush this is because we have a lot to talk about. I got a tweet yesterday from one of you guys, and apparently, so this is the PCSX2 emulator. Apparently, custom textures or something is now allowed, which would in turn allow custom paint schemes to be run on the game. So, does anyone have any knowledge about this? If you guys do, message me on Twitter, Instagram, leave a comment down below. Try to get with me directly, though. So, like, if you have a Twitter, DM me. If you have an Instagram, DM me. And let me know if that's possible. This update just came out, so I don't know if it's possible. But essentially, we'd be able to make a custom paint scheme on the PCSX2 emulator and like import the file and have a custom paint scheme. I don't know what the situation is there, if it's possible or not. So let me know if you guys have more of a expertise on those kind of things, because I do not. Whenever I need something graphically designed, I usually go to Noah, aka Lefty. So I literally designed the entire channel basically. And then we have a lot to do in the team management. Well, first let's check the standings, because we haven't been doing that a lot. Bobby Labonte is still in the lead. I don't expect this to last, I will admit, but he's in the lead. And we are currently, where are we? I think we're pretty far down, actually. Yeah, so we finished 19th in the standings last season. We're 23rd right now because the 25% races it's definitely very difficult. And our average finish, actually, let's go check our average finish, because we need the average finish to be 20th, and I don't think we're actually even close. So let's go check the average finish. Well, it's 22.3 after 3 races. You'd probably need a 15th, maybe like a 13th, 12th to get it to a 20. We need a 20.9. I'm not expecting that to happen at Atlanta. It's gonna be difficult. So shop additions, you guys were very clear. It's 2 choices: chassis tire wear or the engine efficiency. They're both equally important. So I don't really know which one to go with first. I will say $600,000, 6 races compared to the engines. I'm okay with short pitting the most of the time. I would like to open up strategy more, obviously. But I think right now the tire wear is probably a little bit more important. The only negative is that it takes longer. This would be 6 races to do, and the engine efficiency would be 3 races to do, and less money as well. So both of them are going to be done soon. It's just which one comes first. And I think until the midway point of the season, we just got to, get away with the engine efficiency not being great, and try to get the tire wear to work. So that's going to be a lot of money that we just spent. We only have $478,000 left. With $478,000, we're going to go ahead and sell one of the chassis, because we are fully loaded in this department. So sell. Let's go ahead and sell one of the engines. I actually wanted to sell engine 4, but that's being overhauled. So we're going to go ahead and sell engine 3. We don't really need that at the moment. 58,000. And then for the bodies, we're going to go ahead and sell body 2. So let's go ahead and sell those. 59,000. We basically just gained, close to 200,000. I don't think exactly right around there. That leaves us with $662,000. Now we need to go build more things. This is the new chassis that we have. We got it in quickly, so we don't want to do that again. Where it just comes in very quick. So now we're going to go with a medium-term build. We're going to put $180,000 into a generic chassis, and essentially this will be built while the tire wear is being built. So we're kind of timing it: 6 races with the shop edition, 6 races for a new chassis, and then we could build another chassis with better tire wear. So that's $180,000 there. We're going to go ahead and build a new engine as well. You can see 70 and 60. We are again going to go with 6 races, and we will get that new engine in at $162,000. And then for the body, we will go ahead and build a new body. Again, we're going to get it a little bit better, $168,000. $50,000 for the body. There we go. Okay, so we should be pretty low on money right now. We are at $152,000. We're low. Yeah, it's getting there. So this is going to be a very important race here at Atlanta, because we don't currently get the average finish right. We need to qualify 15th. I don't know if it's possible for this race to do it, but I got to do it. So when I am super serious and I need to qualify and be fast and everything at a certain track, I'm going all black. It's going to be a black race car. It's all business today, baby. We're going to Atlanta. Black race car. Got to qualify 15th. Got to try our best to finish in the top 15 to get the average finish up there. Let's go. This should be the best car. 66 rated. 65 tire grip. 70 power. It should be enough for... Well, Atlanta's tough. I don't know. All right, we're going to have one lap at this because lap 1 we weren't carrying enough speed. So... here we go. 43rd lap 1. It was a setup lap. It's an okay. I had to lift just before the middle just to get the car pointed. But it was a pretty decent 1 and 2. We're looking for a mid-30. That's kind of what we're looking for. That's a pretty good qualifying lap. That's genuinely the best I could do. Yeah, that's the best I could do. So now, let's see. 30.4 would be ideal. It's a 30.5. I don't think so. I don't think it's enough. It's not. 23rd. Okay, so $172,000 did not come in. 23rd place. We needed a 30.37 to get to 15th. So we were 0.2 off, and I ran a good lap. So that's what I thought. Atlanta was difficult in the 10% races, and I knew it was gonna be difficult here. So it's going to be a tough race.
EA Sports welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. I think we're in for some incredible racing, judging by this track's history.
There sure have been some incredible finishes here at Atlanta. In the March race of 2001, Kevin Harvick beat Jeff Gordon to the checkered by mere inches to win his first NASCAR Winston Cup race. Given the circumstances and the emotion of that victory, that is one that people will talk about for decades to come.
Ryan Newman is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
Yeah, he needs to focus in this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions and might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
An impressive average finish record for the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford.
Points, points, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you could win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
How about the consistency shown by Jamie McMurray?
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That's what makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
This is going to be the longest race so far. 81 laps, 500-mile race at a 1.5-mile track. There's no escaping this one. We got to try and figure out a way to manage the speed in order to get a top 15. But, I mean, we were struggling to get top 15s in 10% races, which is why I'm worried for this race. I'll give it the best I got. We do got a good engine. Only thing is tire grip is still at 65, and tire grip means a lot around here. Our tire wear was pretty bad in the 10% races. They've gotten worse in the 25% races. So I'm a little bit nervous, but let's keep the car clean. Try to make up some ground early on. Nate, why does Jerry Nadeau always block me? I do not understand. And just, you know, manage it. We'll just try to manage it. They're going 3 wide up there. You can see I'm already getting a little bit tight, even on fresh tires. It's my only worry. I can't make the car looser because I'm already leaning on the right rear. It's going to be a very, very tough race. Okay, this is actually a good start. Ooh, wait, that's Tony Stewart. I'm keeping an eye on who we pass. I don't really care about passing Tony Stewart. He's going to come back around us. So, oh, there's a wreck behind us in the grass. And it's a caution. Well, that changes things. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It's too early to pit. So we're actually just going to have to... That actually won't change much. Might help us with fuel efficiency, depending on when we pit. I have to do math here. I have to see, first of all, how far can we go on a tank of fuel. and then try to run the race backwards to see where exactly will we pit. We've gotten up to 18th before the caution, so that is net gain 5 positions with an early yellow from something that happened behind us. It looks like that was, whoa, that's a big wreck too. That is the 25 in Nemechek. And I don't think anyone has enough damage to have any debris that might fly off in the future, so I think that will be the only caution for now. But you don't pit. I think we're all good there. We're not going to change any strategy. Everyone stays out. Only negative is if it does spread out the field. Single file, we will struggle here a little bit in the first 30 seconds of this restart, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And that's what I mean. Look at the gearing, and you know, we've already lost basically a second to the guys in front of us. Had to let Tony Stewart go just in order to, you know, try to keep going. So, oh, that's got very tight there too. So yeah, that caution probably didn't help. Another yellow. I guess a car did have enough debris? It did. Well, that's interesting. We were on lap 10. I still have a lot of fuel. I need to pause it here. We gotta think here. We have enough fuel. Pit options. Does it show me race stats? What lap are we on? Lap 11. 81, lap 11. Would it be worth it giving up the track position to maybe be able to do something different with strategy? I mean, the only thing is we're going to, like, getting through the back of the field is difficult. This is a tough track to pass. But if we don't try something different, we're just going to run between 20th and 25th the entire race. This could open up something. So I'm going to take a pretty big risk, and I am going to pit here and kind of sacrifice the track position that we have in order to open some things up for us later on in the race. I don't know. You know, maybe we catch a caution or something. I don't really know what's going to happen. You can see we're about a quarter through the tank. Yeah, again, maybe we can make it's a 70. I don't know. We'll see. I'm eating a snack in the middle of a race. These races are so long, I gotta start eating now. Okay, we're last, lads. Don't worry. I'm gonna try to make my way through the field. This does open up strategy, so let's just see how it plays out. That might have been the wrong move, but it's better than just sitting 20th. I was not going to be able to get my way through the field or get to where I needed to be. We have to try something different. What if there's another caution? What if we're able to pit again and no one else pits? And it opens up strategy even more. So let's just see how this goes. I do need to make my way through this field, though, as fast as possible. We can't afford to be just sitting back here and losing time to guys that we need to be racing with, because it could very well go green to the end from here. So we're going to try and just migrate our way through the back markers. Keep going here. Got to stay on the bottom. If we just keep getting runs and no one blocks, we'll be okay. We're getting a little bit stuck here. Hold on. Guarantee. Oh, this is... Wow, what is going on at this track? Oh, everything good? Everything good? No caution. Something happened above us, and that was scary. This race has been hectic so far. Good Lord. I don't really know what's going on, but this has not been normal. All right, we're back to 28th. We're only a few spots away from where we would have been running if we stayed out. So I would say that was a good call. And we're still kind of in touch with these guys. We have a little bit fresher tires. I think we ran about 6 to 7 green flag laps on the tires, maybe 5. So they're a little bit fresher. Should help us too. So this is good. 27. Let's keep going. Up to 25th. Look at the speed that we have. Ooh, that was a little bit risky. That was too risky. That was a stupid move on my part. Good Lord, I'm putting walls in the wall. Oh!
Keep digging. Still need to pick up about
Caution? That would have actually been perfect if it was a caution. Okay. Well, we have a lot of breathing room behind us. It kind of worked out. Me being a dickhead worked out. Let's move. I think we restarted around lap 15. I need to keep an eye on it because if we want to make it on one more stop, I'm trying to see what lap we have to get to. So I don't even know like exactly how long we can run. So if we restarted around lap 15, I'm going to guess it was around there since the caution came out lap 11, run a few laps off. Let's just say lap 14, 15 is where we restarted. The tank is about a quarter through. I still don't think we can make it on one stop. I still think it's a 2-stop race, but that second stop would be a splash based off where we're looking at right now. To make it a 1-stop race, we need to go 15 to around what do we need? 48? We need to run 33 laps on a tank of fuel. And then go 48 to 81. That's what we would need. I don't think we can get to lap 48. We're on lap 24, and if we look at it, 13.5. Yeah, I don't think we can get to lap 48. So it's still looking like a 2-stop, which means it's 2-stop for everyone, even for the AI. All right, fuel's at half right there. Lap 28. Yeah, so it's still a 2-stop, but that second stop will be shorter if it goes green from here on out. We've caught this pack of cars. We're about to crack the top 20. So overall, pitting was a good idea. It's basically a net gain from pitting to get the fresh tires, and just go from here. So we got a shot at this. We got a shot. Let's see what happens. The goal of this entire race from here on out is to stay within striking distance of that pack of cars in the middle of 1 and 2 right there. Because if we can use pit strategy to our advantage with the extra 10, 11 laps that we had, we can gain those spots. Everyone is still pretty close together. The leader's way out there if you look at the map, but everyone's pretty close together, especially up to 15th. So Johnny Benson right now is in 16th. That would put looks like Elliott Sadler up there. Not Elliott Sadler. Ricky Rudd maybe in 15th. Or is that Kurt Busch? I can't really tell. Too far away. Not a lot of pixels that we can count. But right now we're still pretty fast, hanging on with everyone. And I'm just waiting for these guys to pit, though. They should be pitting soon. I'm at 7.2, and oh, there we go. Some of the leaders are coming down pit road. So lap 33 with the cautions. Looks like Harvick's pitting. With the cautions, lap 33. They are definitely on a 2-stop. They cannot go 1 stop. We're going to try and get around Bill Elliott. He somehow got a miraculous run there. I'm going to try to cut down here, get around him. Don't want to waste any time. There we go. So they will be on a 2-stop. Oh, boy. Okay, that was my fault. Luckily, got on the brakes, didn't get hooked. No damage on the car. We're fine. They will be on a 2-stop. Most likely their 2-stop will be 4 tires, full tank of fuel on both stops. We might be able to mess with something on the final stop, but it'll be close. We're going to push this out. The tire wear is not that bad. I've been keeping an eye on speeds in the middle of the corner to see just how much time we're losing. And we're not really losing a lot right now, even on somewhat worn tires. We're losing a little bit, but not a lot. So we're going to want to take advantage of the fresher tires in the next run. So right here is going to be all about minimizing, trying to block people. Don't let them use their fresh tires if we can stay in front of them. And then we'll come down pit road. Low on fuel. We'll probably be pitting around lap 40. So, for example, here's Mark Martin. There's Ricky Rudd that just came out pit road. I'm blocking. I'm not letting these guys go. I do not care. So, the car's a little bit tough to drive down the straights, which is why I got to be very careful. If he wants to go around me, he has to go around the outside. Yeah. I was just sliding up there. Okay, just holding him up. Okay, now he's probably going to go. There we go. Ricky Rudd is someone that we want to keep an eye on. Don't want to let him go. Very low on fuel. Interesting. 2.6. We're going to go about 1 more lap. Just want to keep running. We're in the lead right now, so 1 more lap. Maybe 2. Here's Ricky Rudd. This is a guy that I got to block. This would be someone we want to attack, and I did a terrible job at it. My car is really tough to drive down the straight, so I can't make sudden movements. So for someone that I needed to block, that was horrible. That was a letter grade F on terms of trying to block. No one's behind us. Pretty low on fuel. Lap 40. We've gotten to the lap 40 mark. I would say it's probably a good time to pit. So, books loose. Books. Be aggressive on a pit road. 70 miles per hour. Ooh, there we go. That was a very good entry to pit road. No repair damage. Pit crew. You had a mistake last race. Let's not do that again. Looking good. 12 seconds. 13, 14. 16.5. It's good. It's good. I think a 10th off there estimated. Or right on track. We're in 19th right now. 20th. Still a good amount of cars right in front of us. 21st, 22nd, 23rd. We have fresh tires, and they're still within striking distance. Look at all those cars on the back straightaway. So they're within striking distance. Pit strategy's open for us. We still got a shot at this. Unfortunately, it took me 6 laps to catch these guys. I'm not as quick as I thought, and the gap to that pack of cars is growing, mainly because they have the draft of each other. That's helping a lot at this track especially, so maybe top 15 is not possible. I don't know, I'll keep trying. Oh, people are pitting. They're short pitting to make it to the end. Okay, interesting strategy. We're up to 18th. Oh, a lot of cars are pitting. Look at the amount of cars on pit road. Interesting. I don't agree with that strategy because they just pitted like 15 laps ago. But they're doing that to make it to the end. If a caution came out, that'd be nice. We're still 4 seconds behind Ward Burton, who's in 16th. Benson is in, he's 2 seconds ahead. So we're not gaining the time that I was hoping we'd gain. I don't really know where we're going to finish this race. I'm still wondering if we could take a 2-tire stop, too, at the end. This is going to be very odd. Michael Waltrip's on fresh tires, but he was one of the guys that short pitted, so I'm just trying to follow him. Don't, stop. Do not block. You're a lap down. I think I'm going to come up with a new plan. I don't think the 2-tire stop's going to work, honestly. I think the tires are going to be too worn. So we're going to cut this in half. So we pitted lap 40. I'm going to pit on lap 60. We pit on lap 60, maybe before everyone else. Short pit. We're just trying to get up to essentially to like 15th, 16th. That's what we're trying to get to. So I think it's not net gain. We're not going to gain enough by taking a 2-tire stop around like what, lap 70, 75 or something like that. I don't, well, maybe 75. I could push it to 75. But pitting lap 40, it seems like we can only go, I think, maybe, I don't even know if we can get to lap 70 because we're already past halfway. 8.1 on fuel. Let me add, let's see. So 8.1 on fuel. 8.0 coming out of turn 4. If I can get to lap 73, maybe the 2-tire stop would be worth it. Basically, we're just trying to judge like how much time would you gain on fresh tires versus how much time would you gain saving time on pit road. So 8.0, 7.5 down the backstretch. I think it'd be very close to get to lap 70. Yeah, 7.4. I'm gonna pit. Books. Change your plans. Books. Let's go aggressive. There we go. 4 tires and fuel. So what we are doing is essentially we're going to short pit here, try to hop Benson and Ward Burton and those guys with the little bit of fresher tires that we have, and see if that will get us to the positions we need. I think if we would have kept carrying on, we could have maybe gotten a lap 69 or 70, but then you'd have to run 10 laps on really worn left side tires. And I think the gap that you gain from that wouldn't be enough to sustain over the next 10 laps of that run. Pit crew did their job. 16 flat is a beautiful stop. So I couldn't have asked for anything more from the pit crew. They did a great job. We'll merge back on track, and now it's just full tilt attack until the end. Now what we're hoping for here is that everyone stays out as long as they want. This is where we make up the time, is this little period right here before people pit. Leaders coming to the pit. That didn't last long. For the first round of stops are starting, so we short pitted by about 2 laps. Actually, no, still the majority haven't pitted. We're now, what, 3 laps into this run? Still haven't pitted, the majority. Nah, there's a few cars coming down pit road, but still not a lot. This is still working. Let's keep going. There's Ward Burton, right there. Jumped him. We were 4 seconds behind Ward Burton. The short pit got him. So now we just got to hang on. I felt like that was the right call. So let's see where we end up. Who's this? This Jamie McMurray. Is he for position? Let's see. Yes, he is. I haven't seen Jamie Mack this whole race. So we're definitely the highest we've been so far. Now we just got to hang on for 14 laps. I got to be better at blocking. Greg Biffle, whoever Mount laps down, is trying to block me to the bottom of the backstretch. That is delightful. Got to take a terrible angle in a 3. I appreciate that, Biffle, really. Absolute prick. 17th. We're in 17th, guys. That's where it rounded off. So we went from, where were we before the stops? Got blocked that. Wherever we were before the stops to 17th. I would say that's a success. Now we got blocked. Oh, boy. This is going to be a rough turn 3. We did it. Oh, this is going to be a long few laps. I'm going to have to be perfect the last 9 laps of this race in order to hold off Jamie McMurray. Might not be worth it being this risky with the blocking, but I'm going to try. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Plus, my car right now has good handling down the straights because the tires aren't worn. It's going to get harder as the tires wear. So that's something I got. And Ward Burton's coming. He's on fresh tires, too. Remember, every position matters when you try to talk about average finish. So I have to fight for this. I can't give it up. Right now, we're doing a good job. Once he enters that second lane there, I have him under control. But it's the entry of the corners, which is a little bit rough. I'll keep him up there. Right there. Beautiful scenes. Then you could drop down. See, this is under control. I'm not under any pressure right there. Beautiful scenes. I think we might be catching the guys in front, but I'm not sure. We have to let me look at the leaderboard, see exactly who's actually in front of us. Yeah, Bill Elliott in the 9 is 2 seconds ahead. He's that red car up there. So, yeah, maybe. I don't. But didn't Bill Elliott short pit? He might have been one of the guys who short pit. He might be on really old tires right now. Oh no! Jamie Mack pulled the go all the way down to the line, then pull back up right before the corner. And that got me. Okay, let's at least try to run down Bill Elliott. I'm not going to be able to get back around Jamie Mack. Maybe with the draft. Maybe. But I'm not expecting it. Yeah, probably not. No. If the lap cars could help me out, that'd be nice. Yes, lap car. Oh, so close. So close. That was close. Thank you, lap car. Oh, well, best of Ward Burton. Ward Burton hit the wall. Okay, so thank you, lap car. I appreciate you. Whoever the next lap car is, please help. We need to get Bill Elliott, who we might. There's only 4 laps to go. I think we can get him. It's gonna be close. No, we'll be able to get Bill Elliott. Are we able to get Jamie McMurray? That's gonna be the question. I'm just still trailing him, trying to catch him. We got good horsepower, so I can keep up with him down the straights. Maybe even gain a little bit of time. I need Jamie Mack to run that top lane to get behind the lap car. That's what I need. So if he can do that, that would be great. It looks like he might be blocking me, so what if I run the second lane? But actually, if those two stay side by side, then we got a shot here to get a 16th place finish. So as long as you guys just stay there. And that's not, no, it's going to help Bill Elliott go through. All right, but Elliott's technically on old tires, so maybe Bill Elliott can help me. Come on, guys, help me. Ooh, look at the run. 3 wide bottom, right there. Check up. Hello. Ooh, 3 wide. Ooh, boy. I got, force him to the track. Try to slow him down. Did not work. Elliott, hold him up. Oh, he cleared me. Damn it. Oh, lap car. Excuse me. Oh, no. There goes Jamie Mack. All right, let's get around Elliott and just see if I could maybe do something on McMurray. Sorry, Elliott. Probably not. No, he's going to go. Well, I mean, I'll take a 17th place. I will say it's a good result. White flag lap. Yeah, it's going to be 17th. It's good. That's good. I wanted top 15. That would have been perfect. We worked really hard for it. But at the end of the race, really did nothing wrong this entire race. Can't really think of a mistake or... I mean, maybe there's a few times with contact, but essentially ran a perfect race. The strategy worked. I think this strategy was definitely the better call than the 2-tire stop strategy. And, because, like, think about it. Rusty Wallace in 15th is 6 seconds ahead of us. We would have just been on really old tires, you know, maybe wrecking. So, the strategy worked. And we got the best finish possible. 17th is easily the best finish we could have gotten. That should bump up the average finish, at least to the 21s. Not the 20s, but it should get to the 21s. So we can make some money, because we are pretty low on money. That's a good result. We'll move on to the next race, and hopefully, you know, it'll get better. Gordon and Stewart finish 1-2. We'll come home in 17th. I'll take it. Yeah, so same thing. We did not get the primary. We did not get the secondary. Got the associate. Only up to $301,000, though. Not ideal. I would say Darlington's a pretty good track for us. So maybe we could get Darlington right. Standings, Labonte's still ahead. 20th. For us, let's check the average finish. 21.0. Wow. Guys, we're 0.1 away from getting paid that race. If we finished ahead of Jamie McMurray, we would have gotten paid. I knew every position mattered. Oh my god. Okay, so as long as we finish 20th, guys, we will get paid next race. That's the goal for the next race, is 20th. I'll see you guys tomorrow. NASCAR 21 Ignition Championship finale tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. That was a tough race. I'm sweating again. I sweat after these races, man. I focus so much and like so hard and got to run perfect races. I sweat. Whew, challenging. All right. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. Subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.